Alrighty, so it's Saturday morning, so I thought I'd show you my morning routine that I actually have off. They say that Bill Gates never had a day off before his 40s, and I say that's bullshit. I think, as I mentioned in the second episode, when I came back from Everest, I went for a hike on Everest. That was my first good 2 week stint off since starting the Oodie, where I didn't even check the laptop because we didn't have Wi-Fi. And I came back and I was working ridiculous hours, idolizing Elon Musk, idolizing Bill Gates, all of these kind of people, thinking that my body could take it. And then I was also getting sued. I had a crazy year. I had to let my friends and stuff go. Lots of my businesses were failing, and it absolutely destroyed me. I started having panic attacks at 3 p.m. every single day, and I had to completely stop. I had to go onto medication. It was absolutely brutal. So, I always thought that the mental health side of things, depression, anxiety, panic attacks, was a choice and it was a mental state. But the truth is, it's very chemical and it chooses you. And if you don't actually take time off and you don't actually look after your diet and you don't practice mindfulness, these kind of things, it will just compound. And as soon as you get into that state, anxiety is self-perpetuating. So you'll get anxiety about getting anxiety, and it's absolutely brutal. So while you might think that you're invincible when you're young, it does start to add up, because there's two types of stress. Stress can actually be very useful. Short-term stress, which gives you energy, which gives you focus, and then you've got chronic stress, which has studies show that it can actually damage and destroy parts of your brain, like your hippocampus. And if you are constantly in chronic stress, comparing the two brains is really, really alarming. The way that I use my days off is to reset my dopamine levels. So if you think about, if we took an extreme example, someone that got mugged in an alley, and every time they walk past an alley, if you graph it in terms of stress, they would have this little spike in stress when they walk past the alley, or they get someone following them. The graph would go up and then it would go down as they kind of pass that situation. What happens with entrepreneurship is we are constantly in this heightened state of stress. So if you think about it as another graph, over the week, it's growing, 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 growing. And if you think about it, we're constantly just adding, and then eventually it tips over the edge. So you need to spend the weekends to try to drop that dopamine, that heightened state of alertness. So pretty much all of my weekends, I do check sales in the morning. I did have one call this morning, but aside from that, today I'm just going to go down to the beach, spend time with friends and family. I stay away from caffeine, stay away from nicotine gum for focus, all of that kind of stuff that actually elevates you. The other thing that I'll also do is either meditate or I'll use hypnosis tapes. So I've actually got a custom hypnosis tapes for certain parts of my life, whether it be panic attacks, whether it be focus, whether it be affirmations and those kind of things. I strongly believe in the subconscious mind being kind of the driving force of everything that we do and everything that we feel and everything we think. So I highly recommend that as well. But yeah, aside from that, I'm just going to relax, go down to the beach, spend time with my girlfriend, and yeah, that's it for the day.